Shabbat
You're
shalom to everyone. It is so nice to be in this strange
Your picture's
environment,
gone.
but
no,
it's
no,
good
his
to see
picture's
all
there.
of you.
Oh.
The environment here is pretty nice. I have to tell you, it's so lovely to be here in
I
this
don't see
sanctuary that I've loved for all these years, and to be with you. Rabbi Till is taking a much needed and well-deserved week off, and she called me up. We speak quite a bit, and they say I'm muted.
Ah, there he is.
You're
How's
not
that
muted.
now?
That's better.
Better.
Am I back on?
Yeah,
Am I unmuted?
yeah. You
Okay,
weren't muted.
that's much better. Thank you very much. Thank you for pointing that out. And I'm so glad to be here with you and to celebrate Shabbat with you on this beautiful summer Memorial Day weekend. I just want you to know, last year they didn't open our pool till middle of July. This year they're opening it this weekend, and I'm so thrilled. You know, things, you have to roll with the punches, as we've all learned in this past year. And I don't know how I'm pictured on the screen, because the monitor picture sort of shows my head chopped off at the top. How are we doing on that?
Rabbi, do you have your visual tefillah handy? Because mine is shutting down somehow.
What's that?
My visual tefillah somehow shutting down.
I don't have it on.
You don't have it there? No.
Your volume is
I
low.
don't know. I could open it up, but it might be hard.
It's kicked me out.
Should I share, make sure you can share the screen? 1 second, again, technical. So I need you, but you are Temple
No, you
Sane
have to go to
co-host.
your-
We're both co-hosts.
Do you have your visual tefillah here? No?
Not this one, because you gave me the whole thing. You gave me every
Yeah,
possible
but
slide.
if you do slideshow, it will just show everything you need.
No, it shows all of them. See if it'll open up. It shows, the slideshow Excuse us for a second. It's called technical difficulties.
I'll greet people that I didn't greet before.
No.
Let's see. Claudia and Steve, Shabbat Shalom.
But they cover it.
Who else didn't I see?
They cover it.
Susan Hyman and Barb
Okay, it's
Schwartz
okay.
and
Those
Marie
things
and
comes out.
Jeremy,
All
Shabbat
yours again.
Shalom, and
Hmm.
Ella, Shabbat Shalom, and
Please
Sharon.
excuse
Sharon's
us.
so-
Shabbat shalom.
I'm learning a whole new.
We have a problem with visual tefillah. So. Maybe Irina can share this screen. Should I send it to you, maybe? Can you share the screen? So if I send it your email, the visual tefillah PowerPoint, you can share the screen.
No, this is wrong.
Let's see. Rabbi, if you have visual the email, can you forward it to Irina? Maybe she can share the screen. Goodness, just shut down. Great.
We'll be with you in a minute. We apologize. Forward to Arena?
Yeah.
What's
forward to-
Arena? I don't-
Irina, just start typing Irina, maybe it will come up. No?
No, because I would never have emailed
No.
her. No results. Let me see if I can get it up.
T-I-U-N-A.
1 second. Let me try to get it up myself.
Oh, this PC just shut down.
Come see. See, everything's opened,
Okay, so to do the slideshow.
right?
If you do the slideshow, it just does everything that you need. It's from beginning. Type from beginning. That's it. You just click,
Okay, got it.
and then it just shows whatever you need.
Okay, so I'll have to share my screen.
Sorry, Rabbi. If it starts working, I will take over.
Okay, I think we're almost set. Apologize. Well, again, Shabbat Shalom to everyone. It's so nice to see you. Can you hear me? And since we've already delayed, which is not my usual course of action, we'll begin our service this Shabbat with the singing of Hinei Matov.
Hinei matov manayim shebedachim gam yachad. Hinei matov manayim shebedachim gam yachad. Hinei matov manayim shebedachim gam yachad. Tov manayim shebedachim gam yachad. Hinei matov manayim shebedachim gam yachad. Hinei matov manayim shebedachim gam yachad.
We'll continue with the kindling of the Shabbat candles. If you have candles, please light them. And my screen is moving.
So we'll join together in the singing of blessings for Shabbat candles. Please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
If you have a Kiddush cup and wine, please rise in body or in spirit as we chant the Kiddush together.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'yavo v'ratzon hinhilanu zikaron le'maseh v'reshit ki hu yom tehila le'mikra'e kodesh zecher le'tzion mitzrayim ki vanu v'arta v'atanu kidashta mikol amim v'shabbat kodshecha b'yavo v'ratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
Chaim.
L'chaim.
We'll now continue with the singing of Kiesh Mirah Shabbat. When I keep Shabbat, God watches over me. It is a sign forever between God and me.
Ki eshmera Shabbat ele yishmereni. Ki eshmera Shabbat ele yishmereni. Oti le'olem
אשמר השבת, אלה ישמרני, כי אשמר השבת, אלה ישמרני.
We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessing, O God. We continue with L'cha Dodi.
לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקרב נסופה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני חלייך נגלה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לחדדי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time. Even at unlikely times and through unlikely places, there is no place on earth without the presence.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמדי ברח חירותי והמליך מלכותי. בחייכם ובימיכם ובחיילך בית ישראל. בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרמה ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל. שמי קדושה בריחו, לילה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, והימרו אמן.
Please rise in body or in spirit.
Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzivaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vahed.
Please be seated as we continue with Via Hafta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשובך ובקומך, וקשרתם להוד בידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך וישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם.
Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness. There is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
מי כמוך בלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורתי לא תוסיף אלה, נורתי לא תוסיף אלה, מהלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה לי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, יבואי בבים בים בם, יבואי בבים בם, יבואי בבים בים בם, יבואי בבים בם, איי 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 איי, יבואי בבים בם, איי 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 איי, יבואי בבים בם.
Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, aporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת 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 ויהי נפש. שבת שבת ויהי נפש. שבת שבת ויהי נפש.
As we turn to the tefillah, the central core prayer of all the services, we begin with a sentence that says, God, open my lips so that I can speak your praises. And later on, I'll be talking about the ending sentence, which talks about how we use our lips. So all who are able to rise in body or in spirit, please do so now.
My mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, El Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומבגאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באחווה. מלך עוזר ומשיח ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ברופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בגבורות, ומדון מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן עד עליות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחייך הכל.
אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. You may be seated. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai hamachazir shchinato l'Tzion. Blessed are you whose divine presence is felt again in Zion. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, u'lecha na'eh lahodot.
Shalom Rav Israel Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Israel Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki atam melech Adon, lechol Shalom.
Baruch atah Adonai, mevarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom. We'll now take a few moments of silent prayer and reflection. Now, turn our thoughts to those in need of healing. We think of those near to us, those in our community. We also think of those throughout the world, throughout this country, who suffer from the terrible violence that wreaks havoc on many lives. Those around the world, in Israel, who are still suffering. And we pray for their health together. Mishaberach Avotenu Abraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu Yivarech et HaCholim. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all who are ill. The Shabbat we think of Shena Esther bat Rachel, Chaya Necha bat Riva Leah, Katriel Parachia ben Herschel Lazer B'Shoshana, Sarah bat Abraham Sarah, Alan Skirker, Laura Braun, Miriam bat Ella, Stephen Brent, Rini Feingold, Meredith Cabanis, Reverend Gordon Webster, Irving Manis, Ralph Bookbinder, Masha Batsheva, Greg Novozhenitz, Susan Silton Tobias, Kim Stanger Delisle, Gabriel Berger, George Okrent, Hank Ferrioli, Nancy Cohn, Lynn Fragan, Vicky Eckstein Kennedy, Yoav Shafrir, Stephen Loeb, Tammy Henson, Brian Mansfield, Dean Harris. Is there any other names anyone would like to share? You can say those names or put them in the chat.
Michael Gamilla, Naomi Bunis.
Mike File,
Ella O'Toole.
Linda Platt,
Who?